G'day coin collectors, it's Ridgy Didge here. Got something new for you again. We're going to do some 50-cent coin rolls. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 nice fresh coin rolls there. Happy days. I'm going to give this a crack. As I said, haven't done it before, but you know, there's always a first time. What I'll do is I'll get these coins out of the way. There we go, too easy. I'll put that there. We'll throw the coins in there. Too easy. All right. What do we got? I did notice on one of these there was a 1980 50-cent piece. There it is there. 1980. And I think we might have a crack at him first. Now I've watched a few of the boys, Matt and Coin Collecting, and a few other of the boys, and they seem to get into these things real easy. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. All right, let's come on together. Get rid of that. Turn it upside down, get rid of those. Alright, so I've got a handful of 50s here, which is very hard to wield with. So what we'll do is we'll split them in half, and here we go. The number 80, 1980. It's actually not in bad nick, that. Now, I need to turn it around the other side and see if there's a double bar there. Any double bar? Don't think so. Don't think I've got a double bar. But I do have a 1980 double bar here somewhere. 1980 double bar, where is it? Here we go. That's a 1980. This one's in really good nick compared to this one. As you can see, there's a fair bit of difference. No luster on this bloke here. He's been bashed around, but you know, not too bad. Then you get this gorgeous one. Gorgeous one here. And if you turn him over, you can see that double bar right there. Just behind the emu's head. That's what we're looking for. Obviously I didn't find this one in a coin roll. Not in such good condition. This one's in excellent condition. Probably an MS 64, 64. Nice coin. Anyway, that's what we're looking for, guys. When we get a 1980, we want that double bar. Alright. Now back into it again. It's going to be slow, but just sit back and enjoy it. 2017. Doesn't ring any bells, but the coin's actually not in bad nick, is it? I might put him aside. What do we got here? 2006. Alright. Now we can get a rotation on these, which I don't think we're going to get. No rotation. It's got some luster on it, but it's been bashed around. I've got better coins than that. What do we got here? 2010. This could be a rotation too. Be nice if it was. Top and bottom like that. Spin him. No rotation. Oh, well, this coin's in good nick. What's this one? Ah, there you go. It's a 2024. with some sort of blotch on it. No good. Here's one. This will be a fresh one. 2025. Bashed around. Still got luster because it's fresh, but I don't want it. If any of you guys watching this and you see me ditch a coin that you know's worth money, please let me know in the comments. Hello, what do we got here? 1982. Yeah, they made tens of millions of these. You see them advertised on eBay for $5,000. It's like, you know, give me a break. No bids though. 1999. Doesn't ring a bell. Alright, so that one's gone. Here's the second half of the stash. Here we go. This one looks like it could be in at 79 or an 80 just by the colour of it. 81. Yeah, just missed out. That's a nothing burger. This one looks fresh. 2006. Could get a rotation here. It'd be good if it was. No rotation. 2006. Not a bad coin, but I'm only interested in mint ones. Nice mint state ones. Here's another one. Possible rotation. No. What do we got here? 2007. Could be a rotation. No. What do we got? 2000. Year 2000. Oh, here we go. Is it an incused burger? But this one's not in bad nick. I'm going to put him aside because I think he's actually better than the copy than the example I've got at the moment. So we'll put that one aside. Hey, 1979. Here we go again. 1979. Double bar. Any double bar there? No. No double bar. I'll just put those down. I do have a 79 here. 1979. '79, there we go. This one's in quite good nick too. Thus the capsule. Alright, so you can tell the difference. That one's got beautiful luster and it's only got a few marks on the cheek. The fields are really good. This one here, she's been bashed around, marks all over it, blotches, but we'll turn around the other side. I'll see if I can, there we go. Just behind the emu's head there, see those two lines, those two faint lines there? I can't magnify it because I've got my gloves on, the phone won't pick it up, but anyway, you can see them. Quite obvious there. Those two lines, that's the double bar on the 79. 79, they only minted, well, they minted 25 million of them, but, you know, there's not that many double bars out there. There's probably about 200,000 double bars out of 25 million, so, yeah, as you can tell, that's what we're looking for on the, that's what we're looking for. Right there. Okay, so that one goes in the bin. We'll finish this roll. This one could be a 80s, is it? 80s, 1980. Hello, we get a second chance at the double bar here. Yeah. No, they're not that common. They're pretty hard to find. I can't wait to find one. 2007, we'll have a look at a, see if we've got a rotation. No. What do we got here? 2014. 2014. That one's not in bad nick. 2014 again. Not sure if there's any. Just let me know if there's anything to do on the 2014. I'm not aware of it. I can't see any cuts or anything, so that's gone. What's this, a 1980 something? 1983. 83. That's pretty ordinary. Alright, so we got 2 out of that one. Got that infused, which I'm quite happy about. Not in bad nick, you know. It's not in state or nothing, but it's not too bad. That's definitely a keeper. And this one here, 2017, it's just not in bad nick. It's got a beautiful luster to it, and as you can see, you know, all the high points are still there. The star's nice. There's no major marks on it. So we'll hang on to those 2. And we'll crack this next one open. See if I can get it open a bit quicker for you. Hope you're enjoying it. Just relax. I've got myself a V here because I like me Vs. I have a V every day. I work very hard and I need the energy at my age. But if you're having a coffee or a cup of tea, all good. Alright, here we go again. Number 2. He makes it look so easy on the other channel, Matt, on coin collecting. Makes it look so easy. I suppose he's done it 1,000 times. This is my first time, so bear with me. Alright, what do we got? 2006. 2006, we'll have a look for a rotation. I'm pretty sure there could be something else on these ones. Something else on the 2006. As I said, if you see me dump something that's worth money, let me know. 2012. Let's look at this one. Pretty sure there was something to do with a cud. There was a cud somewhere. Maybe was it a circle behind the emu? But I can't see nothing there. Nice green one. That's the old cancer they get. 2008. Go for the rotation. 2008. That actually rings a bell. The coin's pretty rough, but yeah, can't see it. What have we got here? 1980s. 1980. We get another shot at the double bar. There's a few double bar chances in this, but yeah, once again, they're not that common. Now, here's a shiny one. 2015. Doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell. But I'm going to put it aside because it's in pretty good nick. 2008. Not a rotation. I can't see any blobs anywhere. Another nice shiny one. 2009. Go for the rotation. Rotations from 2006 to 2010 have been found. And 2006 again. Give us a rotation, that'll be nice. No. And we've got nothing there. Alright, that's half that roll. And away we go. 2008. Okay, we'll go for the rotation. You get a rotation, you got money straight off the bat. This coin's not in bad nick. But I've got a few of them. 2006. 2006 to 2010, you go for looking for the rotation. No rotation. Oh, I always check them, just the usual spots to see if there's any cards, any bits of metal hanging around. 2013, that's not much of a coin. It doesn't ring a bell. 2000, year 2000. Oh, look at this one. Hey, nice. This is the year 2000 Royal Visit. Okay. So you've got the 2000 Royal Visit. I don't think there's that many of these made. Probably a couple of million. And you got that one for the year 2000, and then you had the Millennium, the colorized proof one, which I'm lucky enough to have a top pop. And then also you get the old incused flag, which I think yeah, that one there, yeah, that one we got earlier, which I'm going to keep. Yeah, same thing again. So 2000 Millennium, that's just the ordinary circulating coin. Then you had the proof coin, which I just showed you, and you also had this Royal Visit one. So I'm definitely going to put that one aside now. That's in good nick, that. You know, not mint, but I'm really happy with that one too. Happy days. We're picking a few up here. Picking a few up. 2013 means nothing to me. This one's not too bad. 2009. 2009. Not in bad nick. It's the thing with the 50 cents. They hold their condition so well. The metal alloy they use. 2008. 2008. Something looks funny behind the neck there, doesn't it? Okay. No, can't find anything on that. 1996. Doesn't ring a bell. 96. I think there was a fair few minted. 2007. We'll go for a rotation again. Never know your luck in a big city. No. Hello. 1998. It's got a bit of a funny colour to it, hasn't it? I don't mind that. I noticed a few of the guys, they put these ones aside. 1990. Oh, look out. Holy hell, look at this one. This is the discovery of Bass Strait. Bass and Flinders. Oh, that's definitely a keeper. That's a low mintage commemorative one. And I like the colour of it. And I particularly like that edition of the effigy, that 90s effigy. Quite good. All right, there's another winner. What do we got here? This will be the 1980s for sure. 1981. Yeah, it just misses out. You can tell by the colour of them. You get to know them after a while. All right, that's 2 down. Don't give up. We might find an incused flag in here in a minute. You never know your luck in a big city. As I said, let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if I've missed anything obvious through my inexperience. Alright, here's one straight off the bat. I don't mind the look of. This is the 2002, and it's the windmill. And there's actually There's a couple of ones where you can get a bit of cud on the windmill on the left-hand side there, but I'm not seeing any. But still, it's not a bad example, that one. I'll put him aside simply because I haven't got that one. Until I get myself a nice mint state one, that'll do me. 2008 again. Always check for the... Oh, look, it is another beauty. This is the 2005. 2005. And it's the war remembrance, World War II remembrance coin. Knocked around a little bit. Now these ones here, they can actually have a couple of errors, a little bit of metal you can get just underneath there, a little bit of metal in there, and there's also a little bit of metal you can get up the top on his head, just there. And yeah, if you can find that, you're probably looking at, anywhere, but I'd say that coin, if he had a little bit of metal on him, it's called a cud. If he had one of those on him, this coin, in this condition, I reckon it'd be worth 20 bucks. So it's worth keeping an eye open for. And I'm going to put him aside too, because he's not a bad example. While I'm learning the craft, I've only been collecting coins for 6 months. I used to gamble on the horses and the greyhounds, and yeah, I did that for most of my life, and I finally woke up. 2006, we'll look for a rotation. No rotation. Can't see any blobs of metal anywhere. 1980. Come on, this is about our 5th or 6th one. Can we get a double bar out of it? Nah. No, we're looking for that double bar, but you're not going to find it. Just in behind the emu's head there. Just in there. No good. And that coin wasn't in good nick anyway. But if you can find him in any nick, the double bar there, you're probably going to get $5 for it. $8. Oh, here we are. Here's another one. World War II remembrance one. I'll put him with the other one, and I'll check him out later and see which one's the best coin. 1969. Wow. And that coin's actually not in bad nick for a 69. Nice little bit of green patina on it after all those years. Not in bad nick. Not in bad nick at all, really. Like it's not going to MS66 or anything, but think about how old it is. That's a keeper too. We're going well. 2015. Doesn't ring any bells. What do we got here? 75. 75. I've got an idea. That was a pretty lowish mintage year. 75. Yeah, I'll let it go. Because you've got to keep your standards up, don't you? 1971. This one's knocked around a buggery. No, thank you. Oh, look at this one. Same thing again. 2005, and this one's actually in not bad nick. You can see it's been knocked around, all those little bag marks and that, but the coin itself has actually got nice luster on it. Yeah, I'll put him aside. Why not? 2007, so we're going to go straight and look for a rotation. No rotations. 2007. Not in bad nick, that. Hello, here's another one. Geez, this is our third or fourth one of these. Okay. 2005. I'll put him with the rest. We'll go through them later. 82. Yeah, they made 50 something. I think this is the highest mintage coin out there. They made tens and tens of millions of them. Some green stuff there. $1980s possibly. 76. 76. Pretty well worn coin. 2006. It's not a rotation, but what's the go up here? That's unusual. Look at that. We've got an error. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. That's some sort of striking error. You can help me in the comments. Can you let me know what exactly you call that? Look at that. I think it's like a split planchet or something. See that? Where it's actually... It's coming away on the corner there. That's awesome. That's not like happened from being knocked around in bags. That was actually part of the... When it was being, look at that, when it was being minted. Wow, and it's not in bad nick either. Yeah. Bit dirty on the obverse, but 2006. So that's worth money, that. I'm going to have to do some more research on that, but that's probably the best coin I've found so far, that one. I only just noticed it too. So it pays to check. You know, just this flicking through them and chucking them all, you know, chucking them out. This coin's not in bad nick either. You know, a few marks on the cheeks and that, but the crown's all nice. The hair's good. 2017. It doesn't ring a bell, but it's not a bad example. I'm going to put that one away too. I like we've got the green Cancer again, green Hornet, 2013, and our last one is 1978. No good. All right, so that's pretty exciting stuff if ever I've seen it. These error coins, they get good money, really good money. And I haven't found many. I found a 20 cent there a while back, and it had a I think it was a 2005 20 cents. It had a cut underneath the coin's chin, and that 20 cent coin's worth $20 to me now for 20 cents. Not a bad markup, if you ask me. Now, this is our last roll, everybody. So, we'll get straight into it without dropping them. Here we go. 1996. That doesn't ring any bells to me. 96. High mintage. 2001. Yeah, look at this. I knew it was going to be something. This is the Australia coat of arms. Now, I think they only made about 2 million of these. It's a special commemorative coin. And we'll definitely be putting that one in the collection for the time being. That's a good one. 2007. We'll have a look for a rotation. No rotation. Geez, they keep their condition good, these 50 cents. No wonder people love them. I love them. Love me 50 cents. 2012. Now this one's pretty sure there's some sort of a... Maybe it's like a little circle behind that crop circle there. Crop circle, they call it. I could be wrong, but I know one of these ones, it's either the 2012 or the 2014. Just in that little section there, there's a blob of metal sometimes. It's not in there. But, yes, same thing. Anyone in the comments, if you can help me out there. As I say, I'm still learning, but I love my coins. I love sharing my coins too with anyone who wants to watch them. Now here's me old 1980 again. He's got some severe wear to him. Got the green fungus on him. But is he going to be a double bar? Well, we'll soon find out. No double bar. Behind the emu's head. This coin's in good nick. 2019. Now this one could be a good one. 2019. Okay, it's either the IRB or the JC. Now which one's this? I think this is the rare one, 2019. It's not the IRB, it's got a little bit of wear to it. But 2019, they only made 1 million of these, minted 1 million of these. This is the one with the necklace, and we're keeping that one too. So far so good. 2009, I'll have a look for a quick rotation. Still haven't found one, but if you keep checking them, you'll find one eventually. Not in bad nick, that coin either. A few marks on it. 2005. Hello, here we go again. This is about our 7th or 8th one, so these are very common now. And this one's been worn, but we've just got to check. Make sure there's no bits of metal underneath. No bits of metal underneath there, just in there. And no bits of metal up on the top of his head there. So if you can find any bits of metal there, which there aren't any, there's no metal, no extra metal there that I can see, is there? Or is there? Maybe there is a little bit of metal there. What's that there? A little bit of metal just there. See that there? I think we've actually got one. Look at that. So I think we've actually got that little bit of cut of metal there. And what I'll do is I'll grab another one to compare it. There's definitely a bit of metal there that isn't there. See that? See the one on the left? Has got that little blob. And then this one here is clear, so happy days. We've actually got an error one here. This is the World War 2005 World War II Remembrance coin, 50 cents, and we've got a tiny little bit of metal there, I think. Definitely worth following up on. So there's another error coin we've found. Incredible. Incredible. Having a blinder. 95. 95. 95. 95. Yeah. And this one's in bad nick. I've seen these ones advertised on eBay for $5,000 and $3,000 too. They made a heap of them. Unless you find one in absolutely beautiful condition. Like, you know. And with the colours as well, like, you know, that one's obviously got toning on it. It depends whether it's pleasing to the eye or not. I'll hang on to that one because that toning might go over a bit further. It's different, something different. So we'll keep that one. $1976. That's a nothing coin. doesn't. Oh, hang on, 76. Yeah, 76. Yeah, no good. Hello. How long would it be till we got one of these? The 1977. I don't know what it is with these ones, but everyone I see when they find them, and just like this one, like this is in great nick. They made a heap of them. How many did they make? 1977. They made 25 million of these things, but it's a beautiful coin, and I'm definitely going to keep that one. It's in good nick. Really good nick. You know, that did grade up into uncirculated, no worries. Awesome. That's the best example of that coin I've got. Happy days. This one's in nice nick. 2015. 2015, doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell. 2009, we'll look for a rotation again. That's when the coin's nose is pointing at 3 o'clock. That's what the rotation is. So you get the coin, top and bottom, and you spin it. And if the coin's nose is up here at 2 o'clock or down here at 5 o'clock or whatever, it's called a rotation, and they're worth money. Worth good money. Now this is a beautiful shiny coin. 2025. Nice. This is probably the nicest coin I've seen so far. Look at the luster on that. It's beautiful. And he's looking pretty good, Charles, on that one. The effigy as a whole is in very good condition. A couple of minor scratches on that. A few scratches on that hairline across the fields. Let's have a look on the other side here. Absolutely gorgeous coins, aren't they? Now I'm going to keep that one. It's in nice condition. And look out, here's another one. We've got a 2001, and not bad nick, not bad nick. And this is another one of the commemorative Australia coins. Now these ones here, there's an error on these ones that you look for. There's across the back here, just down there along his back, you can get an added little bit of metal, and it's called a Ruzilla, and if you can find those, they go for anywhere from 20 to 40, 50 bucks. And this one's not in bad nick either, really. We'll put him aside for closer inspection. 1996, no good. Another nice fresh one here with the Charles, 2025. 2025. 2025. There's some sort of cut on the shoulder. Shoulder of probably the shoulder of the kangaroo, which I'm not seeing any cuts. But that one's not a bad coin either. 2025. I'll put that aside because I've got to research that that error a bit more. So what you got to do, you don't just chuck them away because you're not sure. If you're not sure, put them aside and have a look at it at a later date. No reversal. 2013. Doesn't ring a bell. And 2004. Oh, hello. Shame about that. If that didn't have all that ugly toning on it. That'd be a fair income keeper. But because I haven't got an example of this coin at the moment, I'll put him aside, and once I find a better example, he'll get swapped out and I'll send him back to the bank. 2005 again. There we go. Here's another one. Same thing again. We're looking for any bits of metal on the top of his helmet there on the left, or any bits of metal on underneath that robe there on the second bloke from the left. And I'm not saying it. But we actually got a heap of those today, didn't we? All right. So I would say the two highlights from today was this one here, the 2005, and it's definitely got a little bit of metal underneath him there. On that second guy there, we can see it. See it. Right there. Right there. There's definitely something there. So, to me, that's a $20 winner. And then this one is the one that really gets me. I'm wrapped in this. This thing here. All the way along there. It's definitely part of the minting process that's caused that, and you can see it's where they've joined the two planchets together, and it's coming apart. Now those are worth money. Split planchet, and I'll be doing some more research on that one, and that one's definitely a keeper because they're worth money. There we go. We can even get a better look at it there. Look at that. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Something like that. Beautiful. So I would say that one there, just looking at it, I would say it's worth, I reckon it's worth 15, 20 bucks. So there's a 50-cent coin that's worth $25 I've just found. This one here, if that little bit of cud there works out to be correct, and it's an official error there, I'd say that coin's worth 10 bucks. That's not bad for 50 cents. And then I've got all these ones. I've got all these ones. That one, I reckon he's worth $2. That one there, not sure about him. These things, that coin there, that's worth $3 for 50 cents. It's all adding up, isn't it? That one there, the 2017, I just kept him because I wanted to. I'll check him later. Now, what were these ones? These were all these ones, that's right. There's another one of those. We got a few of those. There's that one. I'll just check them again. Make sure there's no little bit of cud under there. Nothing there, nothing on his head. Looks like if he's got the little bit of metal on the top of his head on the left there, it looks like he's got a pom-pom on his head. Oh, there's that nice coin. I like that coin. I like the look of it. The toning is pleasing to the eye, you know, and that's what makes the difference. Like, I reckon that coin's worth $5. 50 cents for $5. What's that? 10 times its value. Thank you very much. 2015. I kept that because it was in nice condition. There's the 2017 I kept in because of the nice condition. And what else did we find here? We had that one there. I reckon that one, 2025. I reckon that one's worth $1.50 to $2. Not bad for 50 cents. The 1969, he's probably worth $3 in condition like that. Here's another one of these ones. I'll just have a look at him, make sure there's no bits of cud anywhere. No, he's as clean as a whistle, that one. That one there. They made a few of these, but that coin in particular, it's probably worth $3 in the condition it's in. That one, the Royal Visit, that's probably worth $4, $4 to $5 for 50 cents. Thanks very much. And even this Millennium here. The Millennium, if you don't know what you're looking for, these here, the cross in there, see how there's those lines that are going along there? Well, on the accused flag, that's the one with the error, they're gone. It looks like it's sunken, so that you don't get those lines there that like delineate the flag. It's full, and eventually I'll find one, and I'll be definitely letting you know about it. A shame about that coin. It's actually a nice design coin. This coin, I think it was designed by school students from memory, 2004. That's that nice 2025 one. That's probably worth $4. Oh, yeah, and here's my other Centenary of Federation, the Australian one. See, that there's worth about $5 too. So, but you know, at the end of the day, out of those coin rolls, I reckon I've found what, 20, 40, 50, 60. I reckon I've found between $60 and maybe $70 worth of collectible coins amongst them. How about that? And what we'll do is we'll finish up for the day now, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It was a bit of a marathon to get through that, but we got through it okay, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. And it just goes to show you. I just went down to the bank this morning, or yesterday, and got $100 worth of coins. I've also got some other coins here. I've got some $1 coins here, which I'll be looking at in another time. And I've also got a couple of vintage 5-cent ones, which I'll be looking at as well at another time. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Until next time, guys. All the best, and keep collecting. Hooroo.